Alright guys, so I don't know what happened to the comment, but I got a comment saying to react to how to change the motor in a DC04 by eSpares, and it's kind of funny because someone just recommended Dylan to do the refurb DC04, and it was hilarious for him how bad these guys are apparently, so we'll see how much I get triggered in this. Now, I'm not able to put me on the screen, so there's going to be a lot of, flipping around the camera, unfortunately, but, yeah, so how to change the motor on a DC04.
Hi, I'm Josh from eSpares. A question we commonly get asked at eSpares is, how do I change the motor on my Dyson vacuum cleaner? Now, why would you need to change the motor? Well, if it's cutting out while you're using your vacuum, or if it's producing some sort of burning smell, then it's probably developed a fault and you're going to need to replace it. In this video, I'm using a Dyson DC04, which is one of Dyson's older models, and it's very important when you're buying your new replacement motor that you make sure you get the right one for it, as there are a couple of different models available. Now, to carry out this repair, you're going to need a flathead screwdriver and a T15 Torx driver, and obviously your correct replacement motor as well. Now, safety first. Make sure you've unplugged your Dyson from the mains before carrying out the repair. Now, the motor is housed underneath the post motor filter here. So to get to it, the first thing I'm going to do is just remove the canister and pop that to one side. And I'm then going to use my flathead screwdriver and remove the post motor filter cover and the filter underneath. Now, underneath we have several Torx head screws, which is where the Torx head driver comes in, and you're going to need to remove 8 of these screws. There are 2 inside here, 2 outside, 1 here, and another 3 here at the front.
Man, that thing's disgusting. Rusty screws.
Next, I need to remove the top half of the motor assembly cover, and I just do this by gently working it free from the rest of the body of the vacuum. Now, you need to bear in mind that the belt that drives the brush roll is housed under here, so you're going to have to work the motor out from underneath it, and that belt's going to be quite tight.
Pretty sure you're supposed to take the belt off first, but that could just be me.
Now, the motor is housed inside here, so I'm just going to grab my flathead screwdriver and pop off these clips. Now I've removed that retaining ring, I can just push the spindle of the motor. That'll free it from the housing, and then gently pull it through. Now, the motor is connected to the power cable with these 2 connections, and it's important to take note which connections are connected to which terminals. So I can just pull those off, put my old motor to one side, and then just reconnect the terminals to the new motor.
Not going to clean the old connection? Okay.
I'm now going to put the mounts from the old motor onto the new motor, both on the top.
Yeah, you gonna clean that? Jesus Christ.
And the bottom.
Please clean that. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Now I've fitted the old mounts onto the new motor, both on the top and the bottom, I can locate the new motor into the motor housing. And I do this by locating the nibs inside the housing into the holes on the top mount. Now, it's very important to...
No. Dude, he's not even going to clean the inside of the motor housing. This is ridiculous. This is literally just as bad. Because this is the same guy that did the refurb video, and he was really bad. I was really hoping that he would do a little bit better on this one, but ain't going too good so far, and well, we're almost done with the video, so far this video is not that good.
Nice and firmly inside the housing. Now that's done, I can turn it over and replace...
One thing I do know is you're supposed to use some kind of lubricant on that rubber piece before you put it back in, and that helps it that rubber bushings stay nice, and it'll make it easier to pop out next time you need to take it out. So, yeah. Some people even use dish soap to help it go in there nicer.
The locating ring onto the top of the housing.
Didn't clean that either. Look how dirty that is. And he's probably
Now
going
that's
to put
in place, I can put the new motor into the vacuum.
Toss it back in.
And I'm just going to dress the cable into position. And now I just need to put it all back together.
Not cleaning that, okay. Not cleaning that, alright. Not cleaning that, I'm sure. Look at all that coarse debris in there. My god, that motor's going to be wrecked in no time.
And that's it. One new motor fitted to a Dyson DC 04. Now, it's important to remember that once you've fitted the new motor into your Dyson, you're going to need to
Alright, all in all, he did the motor replacement properly. You can follow this video, and the motor in your machine will start working again, because you'll have a new motor in there. But I recommend if you do this, and if you do follow this video, the only things you need to do that he didn't do, clean all the rubber things, put some kind of lubrication on that rubber ring, and probably drop a little bit of oil on the end of the shaft to get so it sets into the new bearings. That'll help. And give everything a good cleaning in general. Like, while you got it apart like that, clean up the motor housing, clean up the inside of the motor. You guys saw how nasty it was. And then where the post-motor filter goes, clean that if you have to take it out anyways. That was kind of horrible. There was a lot of coarse debris in there. So, yeah, yet again, kind of disappointed. But it was a motor replacement, not a clean where the motor goes replacement. So, yeah. But, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little reaction. And stay tuned for more. Peace. I want to mention, he should have mentioned some other things wrong with this in the video, if you ask me. First of all, I would have mentioned that you can see the lower hose is going bad. You can see how much of a big gap there is right there. Another thing, when you replace a motor, why not just refurb the whole vacuum, honestly? Or at least give everything a good cleaning. He left the dirt in the bin. Like, imagine if that's a customer's vacuum. They ask you to put a new motor in it, you give it back to them with a new motor, but everything else is dirty. Like, that would be kind of unsatisfying. So, yeah. But, either way, hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned.
Other manufacturers are available on the eSpares website. Thanks for watching.